hope you all like gore.
Hey, I'm theme park content creator David Vaughn, and I'm here at the Universal Orlando Resort about to show you inside the houses at Universal Orlando's premier Halloween event, Halloween Horror Nights 33. Anyway, yes, you heard that right. Universal Orlando invited me out as a media guest, so I can actually show you a very rare glimpse of what it's like to walk through these 10 houses that are gonna be here, as well as so much more. We're gonna see the scare zones, we're gonna check out some of the food, and lots of creatures, I'm sure. Here's the thing. I'm actually pretty freaked out by this stuff, so I'm actually incredibly excited because I am a Halloween dude, and if it's gonna actually scare me, if anything's gonna actually scare me, it's gonna be Halloween Horror Nights. I haven't been here in a few years as well, so we're really gonna see what it takes to be totally freaked out in one of the best Halloween events of all time. And also, we're going to rank the top, the best must-see houses. So if you're planning to come here and you're like, what can't I miss? I'm gonna tell you exactly what that is at the end. I have no idea at this point, but let's check it out together. I cannot wait. All right, we're heading into our very first house. We're just kicking things off right away. Now, I do wanna warn you, there will be fog, which won't really affect you, but there also might be strobe light. There's probably gonna be strobe lights in certain spots. So I don't know when those will happen, but anyway, just wanna give you a heads up. The flashing lights thing is real, and just be careful. And I'm so excited to be in the same group as my friend Molly from Mammoth Club. Oh my gosh, doesn't she look adorable?
Thank you, just a little murder vibes. I'm so excited.
I can't wait. Are you gonna scream, Molly?
I'm a screamer.
Okay, me too. Okay, then I don't feel so bad. I get legitimately freaked out.
Oh no, I scream very loud.
Her video, I'm sure, is gonna be awesome too. So there'll be lots of stuff to check out.
Thank you. I can't wait.
You can see my angle and then her angle on Mammoth Club.
Yeah.
All right, so we're in Duality of Fear, which is like basically sinister and surreal. Two different sisters, if you will, demon creatures, chainsaw people. But this is where you enter the park. And as you walk in, you kind of get to choose which path you want to do. Do you want to do sinister, who's more like physical pain, or do you want to do surreal, who's more like mental anguish? Both sound just lovely. It's kind of light out right now, so the effect isn't full, but don't worry, it's gonna get like really dark and freaky and creepy and scary. We're just chasing everybody. Anyway, yeah, so that's the first like scare zone. Creepy! Evidently, we decided to choose surreal because we're like heading into this sort of like, wow, it is loud out here. We're heading into this like surreal, weird zone. Hopefully the effect picks up during the day. Oh my gosh, look at that. I legit feel creeped out. Like ah! Look at these. Wow. They're so good. It looks like something out of Stranger Things almost. I don't think she has any eyes. If they had just jumped out at me, I probably would have fallen over. I'm just walking here. I'm just an innocent. Oh my God, look at this one. No. I know, so I realize I haven't even gone through like an actual terrifying thing. I'm already creeped out. I'm fully aware, y'all, this is not my first rodeo. I've done many Halloween Horror Nights at Hollywood, and I've done it here before too. Like I said, it's been a minute, but am I nervous? No, we got this. You ready for Swamp of the Undead, Jason? Okay, so I heard this scare zone's not super scary, it's more creepy. So if you're like kind of, oh, there's a dude with like just an arm, just walking around with an arm. Okay, so I heard if you're just kind of wanting to like go through something creepy, but you're like, I want something to wait in, like this is a good spot. It is, ooh, it's on the way to Shrek's Swamp, the DreamWorks area from the entrance. There's just dudes walking around with arms. or no arms. And I think that might be her. Oh, ew, it's dripping. It's dripping. I bet this looks even better at night because of all the fog and the lighting and the gore. She's just like eating something. What are we eating? Our child? Now we're going to our first house, I know. Y'all came for the houses. The scare zones, yes, but we're here for the houses. The houses are happening, we're going. All right, so behind me is the Museum of Deadly Exhibits, and we're gonna go in there. I hear that this one is all about like creepy exhibits coming to life, and I don't know, in like murderous ways. So we're gonna go in this one first. I think maybe they're starting us off like a little bit like on the chill side, and then we're gonna build up to the scary. I don't know. That's just kind of what I'm thinking.
Has at the center of horrific stories for centuries. It is believed to be the cause of failed crops and plagues. The rotting stone has at the center of horrific stories for centuries. It is believed to be the cause of failed crops and plagues. Its reputation grew when it was over a course of 200 years.
Ah! No.
It's possessed.
As well as the represent humanity stories and the origins of the stories that continue to exist.
All right, what'd you think?
I like that there's a lot of characters in it.
There's a lot of characters. I thought the set was cool, but I thought it was okay. I would give it like a 6.5
Yeah, 6.
out of 10. It wasn't like super scary. I did jump a little bit, but I always do. So I'm ready to be like actually terrified. And I wonder if one's gonna like totally freak me out. Okay, this is Slaughter Cinema 2. It's like a slaughterhouse movie slasher. It's a sequel to the one from 2018.
Hot off the naughty list.
Really? Really?
All right, I like that one more than the other one. It still was not spectacular, but these are what I liked about it. Creepy, weird, lots of different characters. I like the theme, like the slasher movies, different kinds. We have the Jaws animatronic looking thing. I wish I saw more. I like more of the shark, but I don't know. What am I gonna give that one? If I gave the other one like, what did I give the other one, a 6.5? I'd probably give that one like, I don't know, 7. It was fine. I mean, I don't know. We're working up a ladder, I think, that's in terms of scary. All right, so next we're going into Eternal Bloodlines, which is a mash. It's really like an all-female monster cast. I think they said they had as a female director. It has, I think, a female musician. So really, this is like an all-female monster house. But what the story is this: Saskia Van Helsing, a descendant of Van Helsing, teams up with the Bride of Frankenstein against Dracula's daughter, as well as like She-Wolf and a bunch of other monsters. So they're gonna go like head-to-head, toe-to-toe in this epic battle. But we'll see if it's so epic, because I didn't even know that Dracula and other vampires could have daughters or children. Renesmee, I guess. Okay, maybe I'm wrong.
Dracula, destroyer of the House of Dracula. I was given this name by my father. It means protector of mankind, Valley of Light. But with my brother's death at the hands of Dracula's daughter, darkness has fallen and our bloodline is dying out. I shall continue my journey to rid the world of these vile creatures.
Okay, so I absolutely love that one. I thought the sets were great. The characters were awesome. I'm a huge Universal Monsters fan. See my creature from the Black Lagoon shirt. So all of that theming was great for me. I thought the actors were phenomenal. I thought that it had jump scares. Like, I jumped several times. Probably 5 or 6 times. So that's definitely a higher up one. I'm gonna give that one like an 8. I think that was an 8 for sure. All right, we're gonna go inside this Goblin's Feast house right now. So Goblin's Feast, my guess, what are they trying to eat? Humans. So we'll see what this is like. It looks really cool. It's almost got this like Hansel and Gretel type vibe to me, a little Goblin's house. It's got a little goblin up top too. Ah, I miss it, but he says quiet meat.
You disrespect the ancestors.
A good goblin's feast to ya!
In the year of
How was that one?
That's probably my favorite so far.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah, the sets are really cool. The orcs are really creepy. I don't know. I feel like it was still like, I'm still looking for something that's genuinely going to freak me out and not just a couple of like, oh. But I thought the set design of that was really cool. You could tell that the theme of it was really fun. Lord of the Rings fan here, so I'm sure you enjoyed some of those creatures. Goblin fan here, I enjoyed some of the creatures. We'll see. We'll elevate this. I think we're stepping it up. What are we gonna give that one out of 10? Okay, you give it an 8. I gave the last one an 8. If I gave the last one an 8, I'd probably go 7.5. So we'll average 8. It's fine. I'm not gonna under average. So just keep in mind the lines can get really long for these. I'm gonna check and see how long it is for this. So sometimes getting express pass is kind of the way for a lot of folks, or like what we're doing, which is like an RIP tour. Just something to think about, paying a little bit extra so you don't have to wait. Well, it's a lot of it extra, so you have to wait in the lines. All right, so Eternal Bloodlines is 75 minutes right now. And then Goblin Feast is 60 minutes. And here's the thing, we're in August right now watching this, and even September would probably be something similar. But when you go in October, those lines are gonna be wild, wild. Okay, so I don't know, if you're thinking about the Express, I always recommend it. I love it, I would have bought it. All right, if you can see it behind me, Blumhouse. This is the scare zone where it sounds like they just have like a bunch of different Blumhouse horror movie franchises in one. And then there is the Insidious one, which is the Total House, which we're gonna check out. But I think that's a little bit later. So I don't know, are they saving the best for last? We'll have to wait and see. So the premise of this one, it's the it's the Major Sweets Candy Factory, is that we're chaperoning a field trip, and then all of a sudden, the candy like comes alive and starts eating people. Holy stuff.
Right this way, the tour starts soon.
Something sprayed all over me. Trying to tase me. Ew.
Smushed.
Okay, so maybe I underestimated that one, but the jump scares in that were like nuts. Did you think it was scary or what?
That's a pretty good one too.
Okay, that was good. The set was really good. It was gruesome. I love the masks. Everybody seemed to be super into it. They just wasn't trying to be anything serious. It was like, we're chaperones. The children start getting eaten. That's a good premise. But honestly, I found myself jumping the most. So I'm gonna give that one an 8.5 from me. What did you give it?
It's probably another 8.
Another 8. So we rounded up last time. We're going with 8.5 for that one. All right, now we're heading into the Torture Fair, which sounds like a Renaissance fair of types. It looks absolutely incredible. But this is a scare zone, so now you know what you're in for.
What are you looking at? I hope you all like gore. That's right, show your allegiance. Let's find more time.
Okay, so now we're gonna take a little break in between the houses, now they're about halfway, and grab some snacks. So I'll show you what I liked from this night. I'm holding the Red Door. It's a samosa that's filled with vegan, sort of like meaty ingredients, and it's a hand pie, so you can just eat it pretty easily. I found this super tasty, very filling. I love the theme of it. I didn't even realize it was vegan until after when I read the description, but I really like this one. Now, this walking taco in this Doritos bag with Doritos in it and a bunch of like taco toppings was a hit. I didn't love it as much, but everybody else did, so I thought I'd tell you about it. But I just think that this mini Stay Puft s'more is really the winner of this season. It's got such great theme, and who doesn't love s'mores? By the way, there's also this talking interactive Chucky bucket. It looks so creepy. When you say, hey Chucky, he moves. And here's just a general preview of a lot of the merch you can buy. You can find a ton at the Tribute store, which is by Rip Ride Rocket. Okay, now for the house that I am absolutely the most excited for, Insidious. So this one's called Insidious the Further. It is based on all 5 Insidious movies. So if you've seen them, it's got everything inside them. There's gonna be demons, everything. But here's the thing. Because it's called The Further, we're actually going into that further. So if you remember from the movies, if you've seen them, it's like that like weird purgatory type space where you're just wandering. I don't know what this is gonna look like. Those kinds of like mazes where you just kind of wander into mist freak me out, so I don't know if they're gonna have that. But either way, I am really excited for this house. Maybe I should lower my standards a little bit. Usually if I go into something super excited, then it's not nearly as good, so I don't know. We'll see, but I am actually really excited.
Keep a steady stride. Into the further you go. Keep a steady stride.
He's got a baby.
Into the further you go.
You guys, I don't know, I can't handle, that was an absolute nightmare. Okay, so what is my rating? I'm like literally had to keep re-recording this because I'm so flustered by that house. I don't even know what to say. It's 10 out of 10, 12 out of 10, 12 out of 10. That was the best. First I was like, I don't want to do that again, but I would do that again because I don't know, glutton for punishment. You guys, the sets were amazing. The scares were great. There were like triple scares. There's people in mine I want to do. Like things coming at you every angle. I didn't know that I could be this scared. Halloween Horror Nights, this is why you have the crown. All right, what did you think?
Nightmare.
What would you rate it? What did you rate it out of 10?
10.
I gave it a 12, but if I can only do 10, 10.
10 out of 10. It is so scary.
My heart's still going.
I know.
Literally.
I was just you can probably hear me in all of your content because I'm just
I like it.
shrieking.
No, it's good,
it's just non-stop scares.
Like literally to the end, triple scare at the end. Okay, one more thing I have to say is literally if you've seen the movies, you will be like you will be reminded of the scariest things that happen in those movies because they'll be happening 2 inches from your face. All right, for the next one, we're going to Triplets of Terror. This is taking place in 1984, in 1984 when they were 9. They like slaughtered their whole family, so now they're recreating it. Sounds like a good time, and we're invited to check this out. So, oh man.
Why are you doing this?
Look, I love the story of this house. I thought it was really original. The costumes were great. Still, I'm giving this an 8 out of 10. It had some missed opportunities. All right, so now we're heading over to Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Based on the film, we saw the movie, really liked it. It was a lot of fun, but it looks like it takes place in New York. It follows the story of the movie. If you haven't seen the movie, there's basically like an evil entity trying to bring on the next ice age. So I'm expecting maybe we'll get some like cooling effects, ice effects in this house. I don't know, we'll see.
Determines to trap evil spirits. If there is someone trapped in here, I bet it's
Ghostbusters house really delivered. Awesome sets, amazing animatronics. I'm giving that a 9 out of 10. All right, we're heading into Monstruosos, the Monsters of Latin America. They had this one on Universal Studios Hollywood last year. I think they just brought it here, so we'll see. But it's all like the mythological, the scary folklore of Latin America.
Alla bruja me encontré.
That one got me at the end. That got me at the end. That one was really well done. I would probably say amazing set. That's the thing, the amazing sets. Because when you were walking through those hallways, as you saw, like you would have brick and stone and whatever elements, and it just looks so good. I really don't think there were any faults with that one. Like it was scary. It like they popped out the right times. There were some creatures you didn't even know I didn't know about that I'm now terrified of. So I'm giving that one a 9 out of 10. Honestly, 9 out of 10. All right, I think it's time to be quiet because we're going into the Quiet Place house. And if you haven't seen the movies, basically there's giant alien monsters called Death Angels. And if you don't, if you're too loud, they find you quickly, and that's the end. So this is the final house. I'm gonna show you as much as I can. Let's do it and rank it. Okay, so that house was pretty cool. Here's the thing, I really like the sets, the animatronics are really cool. It did get a little repetitive though, so wasn't my favorite house. I'd probably give it like a 7.5. The dark moments were really cool. I don't know how well they translated here. Try to cut out some of them, just kind of blend it a little bit better because we're just walking a lot in darkness. But let's do a recap on the best stuff. Whoa, okay, Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios Florida at the Universal Orlando Resort. So much fun, you all. I can understand why people come to this again and again every single year because it is, there's so much to do. I feel like I left with so much to do. So I guess I gotta come back tomorrow. But now is the time to actually rank the houses. All right, so what are the houses that you absolutely have to do? If I was to tell you, like, you gotta come and do these 3 houses, first, I would say, oh, well, okay, I'll start with the bottom. We were kind of talking about it and it was a little bit of like, I don't know, back and forth. I think I'm gonna go with the candy one. Major Sweets Candy Factory was like, you know, here's the thing, it didn't take itself too seriously, but then it did deliver on the scares. It was a really cool, unique theme. And I think like, maybe I was just caught off guard by how fun it was, but it was fun and scary and had great like creatures. So I think that one would be the third one for me. And I also talked to a lot of other people who went and they also really liked that one. So I think like it was kind of a consensus that that one was generally really well received. And for being an original house, like we didn't know what to expect. We didn't know the story that we were gonna follow. I thought it did a really good job. So what would be the next house? I'm gonna go with Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, and the reason why I'm going with that is because the set was just so cool. The costumes, I think they had some animatronics in there. Like everything about it was just like, it was elevated. Like it was a really well done, like expensive looking, cool house. And I just think like, especially if you're like, I want to go, but I don't want to be like super scared. Like I think that there are definitely some scares in that house, but it's not like, you're not going to be like terrified. And then I think we know the obvious choice for the best house, which was Insidious the Further. I mean, my heart was racing through the entire next house, even just because of that one house. Everything was good about it. I mean, like I said, I wanted to give it a 12 out of 10 if I could. It was really like, it was super scary. They had great costumes. The scares were like from every angle. It had all the elements. It felt, nothing cheaped out. Like everything about it was like a really well thought out angular house. So had a great time with that one. So I think either way, when you come, you're gonna have a great time, but definitely prioritize those houses. Get in there early before the lines get too crazy. Maybe think about getting an express pass so you don't have to worry about it. I want to thank Universal Orlando for inviting me out so that I could show you these houses and try some of those snacks and just see everything around. That was so much fun. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did, please push a like. It really helps me out when you push that thumbs up. And also, if you want, you can hit the subscribe button for more theme park adventures. I am planning to go to Universal Studios Hollywood so I can show you some of the houses there as well. I'm theme park content creator David Vaughn. Thanks for joining me today, and see you in the fog.